Whoa, it's a me. It's a me vortex. I'm like everywhere right now. This is nuts. Well, here we go. This is it, right? This is the beginning of what I hope is going to be one of many episodes. So I suppose let's get to it. I can start by introducing myself. Also, I have no idea if that's really loud or if it's not loud enough. So whoever shows up, let me know. Let me know what you think. This is nuts, huh? Twitch. How do you guys do it so easily? Like, how? Cheers, by the way. So, this is episode 1 of many, actually. This stream, this thing here that I want to try to do is going to be called Tootie's Toys or Tootie's Toy Shop. Now, sounds a little suggestive, right? I thought the same thing, but I can't really go with anything else because it kind of goes really well with my brand. So I'm just going to stick to it. So when you think of toys, adult toys, think of me. So here we are. Hey, yay, I got people in the chat. Hi, Mikey, how are you? So yeah, I was just checking out the vortex. What does it sound like? Can you hear me okay? Actually, let me put you up here. Bruh, can you hear me or what? I say. Also, can you hear the music? Or should I turn it up? Should I turn it down? You know what I mean, Jellybean? Because I can't hear it. That music's for you guys. Okay, should I turn it up? I'm gonna turn it up and you let me know. This way for the next time I know exactly what level to put it at. It's too loud. Too loud? Oh. Cool. You know what's funny is literally right when the countdown was happening, I spilled water on me. Look. So if that's any indication of how this is going to go, well, there you go. That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, I suppose. Let's do this. Let's see how it goes. So this channel, again, as I mentioned earlier, is going to be solely dedicated to toys and the building of them. And again, may I reiterate, adult toys. Let's go. And the very first one I'm going to be working on is one that's extremely like, I guess, I don't know if the word's important, but it's a fun one. It's one of the most fascinating characters that I've ever encountered. I like to watch a lot of TV, a lot of cartoons, a lot of movies. And one of my favorite ones is General Grievous. Now, I'll give you a few reasons as to why. General Grievous was a brilliant separatist military strategist, right? He was a rebel in his own right. He was a terrifying Jedi hunter. And I think what he's probably most recognized for, and the quickest thing that comes to memory, is his hacking cough. That was the biggest takeaway when it came to General Grievous's character before you learn the lore of this character, right? He's a manufactured weapon. He's half human, half weapon, like all weapon. But yeah, he's fascinating. And I had no idea until very recently that he was human at all. So yeah, for those reasons, and not only those reasons, but for those specific reasons right there, he's one of my most favorite characters, extremely fascinating. So we are going to be building, or at least starting to build, General Grievous. This model kit is a 1/12 scale model kit made by Bandai Namco. I'm not sure if that really matters, but if you guys want to know, there it is. Purchased at a local store here in California. I don't mean to dox myself, so I'm not going to get any more specific. But if you do want specifics and you're from the area, hit me up somehow. We'll figure that part out later. So I also got super tips from my best friend, who's right now in the stream with me, as to a kit. So he helped me prepare a kit that would help me separate my pieces, help me file them down where they need to be filed down. So I just kind of put it all together here. So if you guys are a beginner like I am, this is kind of just like a set, like a beginner's thing, I think. So I think it's these cutty thingies. Oh, let me just take them out. Hold on. Let's do that. Apparently the things that you may or may not need, but it's very good to have, and maybe I'll add more along the way. Maybe I'll decide, hey, I actually didn't need this after all by the time this is done. But these clippers, these really tiny, really sharp clippers are the first thing, and these are to actually help me take and snip my pieces off of their base in a clean way. So there's that. Another thing that is apparently very necessary is a model file, which, yeah, it's not rough, it's not smooth, it's like right in the groove. So I can see it being able to like file down a lot of these tinier little plastic pieces, which we'll get to in the near future. I don't know how much we're going to do today. I promise you, I'm not there yet. But I also have an X-Acto knife for whatever reason, because you never know, you need to shank someone, I guess. Either way, X-Acto knife. So always have an X-Acto knife on you. There we go. Let me move these out of the way. A pocket of build, exactly. And then and then of course, which is even mentioned in my box, but Q-tips. Q-tips are actually apparently important to building a model kit set. I think they're used to kind of place the very tiniest decals into their place, and you just kind of like tattoo them with water a little bit, the way you would do the tattoos that we had when we were children. So that's kind of cool. I can't wait to get to that part. Hopefully I'm patient enough for that, because it does sound extremely tedious. And then I added myself, because you never know, like I said, my extremely cute clippers, because, what if there needs to be like other tiniest things that need to come off? You never know. They're sharp, they'll work. And a brush to brush off any excess plastic from places that don't need excess plastic in them. And last but not least, my super glue, in case I get really confident and want to glue it all together so that it never moves again. So there's that. Just the tiniest basis of things for this. Let me see. Got my hobo knife. Nothing beats this hobo life. Stabbing people with my hobo knife. Yeah, hell yeah, hobo knife. Let's go. So stop, don't make me laugh. So who else is in here? All right, just us. I'm actually okay with this right now. This is really good for the first one. And it is recording. So that's cool. I think we'll be able to watch this later. So let me go ahead and go over what actually comes in here when it comes to General Grievous himself. Like, it's full form. And then I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to go balls deep into the box and show you exactly what is in here. So it says it comes with arms, because he needs those. So definitely arms, which is nice. Multi-layered parts, which means his internals, his externals, and everything in between, which is, I can't even imagine how I'm going to be able to do that on such a minuscule piece, but we'll figure it out, right? We'll get there. Eyes, that's kind of cool too. I really think that's really neat. I hope it comes with different eyes, the way the 1/6 scale ones do, so that maybe like one day like he's like really mad, and then like one day he's like really chill, and like one day he's like surprised, inquisitive. All right. Anyway, internal organs, that one kind of blew me away. I'm hoping I can get this close enough. But bro, internal. I got to figure out how to do my camera. Internal organs. That's insane to me. The fact that these figures can get so detailed, complete with internal organs and sac. They have a sac even. So what? Lightsabers, of course. Can't be General Grievous without a million lightsabers from dead Jedis, for sure. And his cape. His cape. So yeah, it does come with his cape. Not really impressive, but what do you do? You know, what can you do with a set like this? So let's open the box finally. Oh, it's open. Open the box, setting the instructions aside for just 1 second, and just show you how they come packaged. They come basic packages, just plastic, wrapped in plastic. The decals are here on this side. This is one set of decals, which I think are the water-based decals, or the ones I have to tattoo on if I want to do that. There's another set in here. You can't really see them, but there's another set of decals in there. It's really cool. Look at there's one of his hands. I mean, come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. What the heck? So that's 2 of these packages. His shoulders are there from what I can tell. I don't want to get these out of order actually. So let me put them back the way they were. Here's one more. Again, his hand, another hand there. What I actually had issue with was his cape. It's kind of lame. It's kind of a lame cape, so I hope it looks good. I'm hoping if I get really good at this and I'm confident, I can like pose him the way Mikey poses the 1/6 scales, because he gets to like shape the capes in certain ways where they're moving and the cape is flowing with them, and it's really cool. It looks very awesome. So I'm hoping General Grievous, when I'm done with him, he's not just like standing like this and his cape's just like flowing. I want him to actually be in a position where his cape is following him. So that'd be really cool. Even if I have to look into ordering a different material, we'll see, because this is sort of Lego-y. Like, do you know that the small felt Lego capes you stick into the head and then you just put it on there? And yeah, it's kind of like the bigger version of that. So you know, again, once I finish the figure, we'll see how that goes, right? So yeah, so there's that. This is the complete. This is all of Grievous right here. This is General Grievous right here. Like, eventually, this right here is going to be a guy. What the heck? Okay. So I'm really excited. I'm extremely excited, needless to say. My instruction manual. So I did read through most of this with a fine-tooth comb. I got about 3/4 of the way through it, and I realized I don't speak Japanese. All right, that's enough. I did. I read a good portion of all of this just to see if I can understand the logic. The truth is, there's not much logic to it. You put A with A1 with A2 or whatever. It's basically like making an IKEA couch or a desk. IKEA runs exactly the same way. A1, A2, C, 6B. You know, it's, if you follow instructions, it can't be that hard. So what's going on? Custom cape time. What is this guy? Who's this guy? Who did you send me? I don't know who that is, but it looks like the guy from It, but in Home Alone. Tim Curry. It looks like Tim Curry from Home Alone. Home Alone 2. Yeah, that's what it looks like. All right. Let's get started, I suppose, right? We're 15 minutes into this. If anybody else is here, say hello. If not, no problem. This is, again, episode 1, and I'm actually already having a blast with it. So thank you, and shout out to my partner in crime, Mr. Mike G of the MOTN podcast. Check us out on YouTube, like and subscribe. We're at 80 subscribers right now. Brand new baby ass podcast. Brand new. But really kind of like doing what we got to do to like get there. Element of surprise. Yeah, it's a lovely podcast with lovely people, myself included. I'm probably the third loveliest out of all three of us, but you know, it's there. We're there. We're old. So if you're old, you'll like it. If you're young, you like it. I'll be honest. A lot of our viewers are in their 20s. A lot of our viewers are like half my age. You know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. I guess we're doing something right in the like as far as cool points go. But the truth is, millennials, especially our age group, we've always been kind of cool. Never been an issue or a question about our cool-lality. So anyway, I actually do want to get started on this soon. You shared your link on X. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm not really sure how I can pull up the chat here. The only way I can see the chat on my screen is if I actually stream through Twitch. So we'll try that next time if that works. If not, then this is actually fine. I should probably just put you up here. I'm just afraid of pressing a key. Let's see. I am pressing keys. There we go. Oh, look, I was waiting for this to go on commercial. Yeah. Okay. I'll put that there, actually. I can still see you. We're okay. I can still see you. That'll change, though, in the future. I figured out how to split screen on this Chromebook. So, all right. So, stage 1. Do not separate parts from sprue until ready to assemble. Yeah, I know, right? Because I kind of almost wanted to do it the very second I got it. You can, well, I have a witness actually who's here live with me, who know, I almost immediately want to like take it apart and like see what was going on. But then like, hello, like then everything gets mixed up. Then what are you going to do? So yeah, good call, Japan. Do not remove these until you're ready to remove these. Okay, so number 1, I guess number 1 is assembling his head. Oh, there we go. So let's get started. A15 and A14 are going to snap together. So I'm going to open my package. You're watching every step, ladies and gentlemen. Every step, every process. I haven't opened it. I have barely looked at it. I've thought about it since the second I bought it, but I have not been tempted since the day I got it to even attempt this without you guys. I want this to be a learned experience. My first time touching it. What? Pause. All right. So what we're going to do now is we are going to look for A15 and A14. So I found them. Here's your letter A there. I hope you guys can kind of see it. A, and then here's 15 and 14 down here. Now their numbers are in here, and I'm not sure if you guys can actually see the numbers there at all, but right here on these edges indicate that you found the right piece. So I'm going to snip these off, and you guys get to witness me snapping them in. Yay. Nobody told me that streaming was going to be so sweaty. I am burning up right now. So I took off one piece, took off my A14, easy peasy, not so easy peasy. Psych. Hold on. There we go. Let's not lose it. Okay. So here are the two pieces, A14 and A15, which I believe are the inner workings of Grievous's head, the inner gears and whatnot, from what I can tell. I'm not going to snap them in just yet, to be honest. I'm going to see if I can get rid of this excess and file them down if need be. Let me grab my file. Shut up, Deemer. What's up, dude? Hello, friend. Thank you for being here. Nerd. Anyway, I probably shouldn't bully my audience. Let's try to cut more off before I file it down. There we go. There's that. Let's do it this way. There's that. Cool. So they almost look really clean. Okay, so they almost look, there we go. You know what? Just so you guys know, this is a pet peeve of mine. When people do this hand thing, like I hate that. It's really, really dumb. But you know what? I kind of get why they do it. But they do it for like dumb things, like I don't know, like very vivid nail polishes. Like we can see the nail polish. You know what I mean? Anyway. All right, so I'm gonna start filing, I guess. See how that works out. Look, oh my gosh. Okay, that was easy. Mike, you were right. Okay, next one. I'm gonna file it real quick. And I mean, really quick. This works really good, actually. That's cool. Really cool. Oh, I didn't turn the music back on. Oh, I paused the commercial. That's why. You're right. Okay. Now, our official first snap. Our very first snap of this model kit. Let's do it. Ready? There's no snap, just, you know, let's see if I can get it on my microphone. Sorry. It didn't snap, but guess what? We did it. There it is. There's his skull. Grievous's skull, ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo! Let's go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's do it. Okay. So that's my A14 and A15 piece. Yeah, bro. This is sick. Okay. Next. Look at step one down. Step one is down, baby. We got a lot left. So A14, A15. Oh boy. Okay. Next is going to be, I'm going to have to look for, how do I do this? B16, B16 and A19. Let's do that. B16 and A19. These look like innards. This B16 looks like it actually goes here, right in the middle there. B16 looks like it snaps right there. And A19 looks like it either snaps behind it here or under it because it's really, really small. So we'll see what happens. B16. Oh, the Dodger game's on. So this is still A. Do I still sound okay? Oh, music. My bad. My bad, y'all. Okay, so here's B. B16. Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. Okay, so B16 is that right there. That little guy right there in the middle. Yeah, that's B16. Yay, this is fun. Okay. Oh, my. Okay, I'm going to try to... I got it. I got it. They leave just enough plastic. They leave just enough plastic. Okay. And I get it. You can't thick it up with plastic. That's silly. I get it. Trust me. But good. Yeah. Okay. This actually looks like, once I get it out for you guys, hold on. There we go. Goodness, this is going to be tough. This actually kind of looks like a like the Bane harmonica thing. That's what it looks like to me. So maybe this is Grievous's voice or his filter or his voice box or recorder, whatever. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like to me. Hopefully you guys can see it. Sorry if it's blurry. Ugh, this is insane. This is absolutely impossible. Okay, I think I just dropped it. Hold on. No, find it. think I actually did drop it. Hold on. That is incredible. It's incredible how small these things actually really are. Again, I only barely uh glanced at the inside of the merchandise. Like I didn't actually measure the pieces. I knew they were going to be small. Like I knew this was going to be something that I would have had to work with. I didn't know that I was going to have to work with something even on a more minuscule level than that. So give me a second. I'm going to find this other piece. I'm going to have to take these off. Okay. All right. 2 seconds. Oh my God. Well, well, I didn't find it, but I'm going to because I knew it fell. It fell around here. But I'm going to move on in cutting the next one, and then maybe I'll end the stream there just for tonight because I really need to find this piece. You guys have no idea how actually small that really is. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. There will be a lot of dropping. Hey, it's fine. I'm cool with it. I guess it comes with the territory, but so long as the important thing is that they're found. The important thing is that they're found. So the dropping is fine with me. We'll cut one more, and then I don't want to get lost in the sauce. So after this one, let's see what it looks like. Actually, let's see what A19 looks like. Let's go back here. Because if A19 is just as small, I'm going to have to find that one before I move on to this one so that that one's actually in place. Oh my God. Yeah, A19 is actually the back of it. So here it is right here. That's it. This is A19. It's smaller than my thumb. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. This is insane. Anyway, the lightsabers are here, which is kind of cool. I can't wait to get to that part. Let me just double check that it isn't on my desk before I end the stream, which I really don't want to. Part of it. I really don't want to end the stream. So maybe I won't end it right away. Oh, that's good. That's cold. So I'm going to find this piece. I don't have a choice, right? But before I end the stream, because I am going to end it, it's a little early, but before I do, if this by chance gets like put up where, it stays recorded, it stays where I can upload it somewhere, because Twitch is going through this thing where I can't upload right away, where the videos that I actually go live with, they don't stay there. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if Twitch is just like, no, you're too poor. You can't do this for free. So, that might be that. I know I shook off my clothes. Yeah, I shook off my shirt. And you know what? It's funny is I did hear a tick tick tick. I did hear it fall. So what I'm actually planning on doing is I'm going to do a quick sweep of my floor and literally sift through the dirt because it's that small. It's literally the size of dirt. And I don't mind doing that. It's actually going to be really, really worth it. So, yeah. But yeah, so I just want you guys to know that this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. You guys are probably going to see me getting pissed off. You're going to see me sweating. I'm already sweating. I don't know if you can tell. You guys are going to see me get frustrated. You guys are going to see everything as it happens in real life. There's nothing for me to hide. I'm too old. I'm an old lady. I'm not here to be cute. I'm not here to be famous. I am just here to have a good time. I think as adults, especially in our late 30s and our early 40s, it's important to us to develop healthy habits. And that's kind of what I'm trying to promote here. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. We don't have to uh, obligate ourselves to drink every night because that's the thing that adults do. We don't have to obligate ourselves to go out every night because that's what adults do. Um, it's okay to stay home. It's okay to grow in healthier ways. Reading, jogging. I don't jog, but that's okay. Thank you. Music. I love to play music. And if you were a past musician, if you were a musician when you were in seventh grade, I guarantee you it's still there. So I encourage you to pick up that instrument again and try. The truth is, if we don't use it, we do lose it. But you can't come back. I forgot how to ride a bike, for crying out loud. Like, you're literally supposed to never forget how to ride a bike. I forgot how to ride a bike. So I think it's time. I think for a lot of us young adults, as I like to call us, um, need to encourage each other, encourage one another to do our best to find better habits, better things to do with our time, instead of drinking, instead of smoking, or whatever the party scene, whatever your idea of a party scene is. There's other things we can do, and it doesn't mean be a recluse. It doesn't mean be inside of your house all day and do nothing and play video games and whatever. That's okay too. It just means find something different to do. The world is big, ladies and gentlemen. The world is huge, and it's also really small, in a sense where I can connect with a brand new audience just by doing this. I can connect with people I don't know yet who will probably be my best friends just by doing this. So let the world speak to you. Do what you have to do to get yourself out there. Do what you have to do to get yourself back in your house. God damn it. We're adults. Let's live long and prosper. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you guys for watching this stream. I enjoyed it very much. This was good. This was good for the first one, right? Half an hour ish long. Um, Once I find that piece, we're going to get back at it. I will be back tomorrow evening, actually. We do have a live cast tomorrow at 6 p.m. That'll be on YouTube, but I will be back on Twitch even for just a little bit to give you just a brief update. But if it's not tomorrow, I promise to be consistent just about every single day here. If you see it live, you'll know what I'm doing on it. So yeah, there's that. I'm really, really happy about this. I welcome it, and I hope I'm welcomed into the community as easy as I welcomed it into my life. So have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys soon. Tootie out.